Yeah, see? They're gonna make me do it. Yeah, I don't wanna do it, but you're gonna make me. Whining Juan Williams from the 5, y'all. So I'm watching the 5 today, and they talking about Obamagate. Now remember, Obama never had a scandal at all in his cabinet. We never heard about anything illegal or suspicious. But now all this new information is coming out, and they're talking about it on the 5, and you know who comes into the rescue, because his whole job is to say stupid stuff, even if it doesn't make sense. Juan, I don't know if Fox just says, you know what, Juan, we know you're going to get beat up on by all of the people who's watching our network, but we're paying you to take the opposite position of reasoning, logic, right and wrong, black and white. I mean, if Jesse and the rest of the crew says it's white, Juan, you got to say it's black, and vice versa. I don't know what kind of contract Juan got, because no matter how thorough an argument is, Whining Juan Williams whines about the opposite. I mean, the way I see it is the way. So let's hear how Juan looks at the whole Obamagate messaging. Let's hear this. Here we go.
Welcome back. President Trump tearing into his predecessor and directly tying him to the growing controversy surrounding the Michael Flynn case. It comes after former President Barack Obama said that the Department of Justice's move to drop the Flynn case threatens the rule of law. President Trump not holding back in his response.
Y'all hear that, man? Dropping the Michael Flynn case threatens the rule of law. Forget how they went and pinned it on Michael Flynn in the first place. But now all of a sudden he's very opinionated on stuff, but mums was the word up until his name got implemented. Let's continue.
Obamagate. It's been going on for a long time.
True.
It's been going on from before I even got elected.
That's true.
And it's a disgrace that it happened. And if you look at what's gone on, and if you look at now all of this information that's being released, and from what I understand, that's only the beginning. Some terrible things happened, and it should never be allowed to happen in our country again.
Okay.
Jesse, take it away.
Take it, Jesse. He's going to give it to him, too.
I mean, this guy's got some nerve, Barack Obama. We now have evidence that they planted evidence, they hid evidence, they concocted evidence against the Trump campaign.
What else?
This was a frame job from the very beginning. There was never evidence of collusion, except all the Obama intelligence officials went on TV and said that there was collusion.
They did.
Yet under oath, they said they saw no evidence of collusion. And then you have Barack Obama in the Oval Office basically telling the DOJ and the FBI, don't tell the incoming president about what we've been doing. Keep it secret. Telling his holdovers to do that. I mean, this is like internal affairs, catching dirty cops, framing innocent people.
Exactly.
And then everybody's mad at internal affairs. No. This was a corrupt presidency. Remember, in 2012, they tried to cheat in the election with the IRS targeting, and they cheated in 2016. And now they're caught red-handed.
Yeah.
And they need to pay a price.
They do.
Yeah, Juan, why
Juan?
would
What
the
do you have
former
to say?
president belly flop into the middle of this?
Here it is. Juan looks confused.
Because I think that people are so concerned, Dagan, about the idea that our justice system, a country based on laws, is now all about politics. I mean...
Now, you know what? See, here we go. Why does the only black man on the 5 got to be just unreasonable? Man, you know, the reason I say that, I mean, because people are concerned about, you know, politics being involved. I'm going, Juan, the whole Russia collusion narrative was political. That's the whole point. That is the reason everybody's mad, is because they tried to subvert President Trump becoming the president by using the DOJ, FBI, CIA, NSA, all of them to destroy his presidency. Now, Juan, unfortunately, blinded by his liberal glasses that he might wear, he can't see all of that evidence laying out there. So instead, he forgets all of this stuff that just came out, as if that stuff does not even contribute to the decision to let Michael Flynn go. None of that contributes. Only his whole historical viewpoint of the situation starts at Michael Flynn lying to the FBI. Anything leading up to him lying to the FBI, I guess Juan doesn't consider that. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, all I know, I came into the movie and it was right there on the scene where he was lying to the FBI. That's the only thing I know. Yeah, but when people say, well, dude, first of all, you came in late to the movie and you're distracting me and making me have to tell you what happened prior. Okay, but I'm going to sum it up for you. He only lied because they entrapped him. They knew what was going on. They had all his phone records, and they have written hand notes asking, what do we need to do? Do we need to come in and get this guy fired? Or are we trying to get him to lie? All of that stuff contributed to him lying, which they said that he didn't lie at first. And then somehow it came out that they just felt all of a sudden now he did lie. And then they forced him to admit that by threatening his son. Is that good enough for you, Juan? Are you caught up? But apparently he's going, I just don't see how it all comes together like that. Don't make no sense to me. Let's continue.
Justin, the Flynn case, just stop and think for a second. Flynn's new lawyer, very smart, because they're talking to an audience of one, and they know that one person has a bee in his bonnet about President Obama.
Okay,
so what does she do? She says immediately, oh, President Obama was keeping an eye on Mike Flynn, Mr. President. And he goes and he starts, well, it's Obamagate. In fact, you stop and think about what Flynn did. Flynn was doing things like trying to help a Turkish critic, a critic of the Turkish government, out of the country as a part of an illegal lobbying operation.
Was that the charge?
Flynn was seen in Russia with Vladimir Putin.
That wasn't the charge.
Flynn is a guy who is talking to Ambassador Kislyak about sanctions on Russia for interfering in the 2016 campaign. So this is why Obama was aware.
Greg.
Now, y'all hear all that mumbo jumbo that had nothing to do with this entrapment, and that the FBI said they found nothing wrong with Flynn. He wasn't being investigated for anything concerning his conversations with people that was from Russia. He didn't sit back and make no promises to Vladimir Putin once he got elected. I mean, if that's the case, John Kerry should be arrested, under the Logan Act. But he wasn't sitting back like, don't worry, once I'm in the wheels of steel here, we're going to get you guys out of those sanctions. Don't worry. He didn't, because, if he'd have said that, that would have been the story. But instead, you just lied about a conversation you had. You wasn't clear on the details, even though we didn't let you know you were being investigated and was under oath when you were talking to the FBI. And I guess you didn't recall all the details. So we entrapped you. Yeah, we entrapped you. And now we're going to muscle you into admitting it just to make it appear that Trump's whole cabinet is corrupt and suspicious, along with eliminating a key chess piece on the board. Because Flynn would have sniffed out all of this garbage if he would have remained in his position when it came down to this intelligence that they so-called came up with. See, so they eliminated that major chess piece up front so they can just run through the rest of the chess pieces. It's like taking a person's queen off the board and then you can just blow through the rest of them. So anyway, Juan can't piece that together. So then my question becomes, is Whining Juan just a whiner, or is Whining Juan stupid and ignorant? And I think it's a hot mix of all of it. Anyway, you've been listening to Kevin and Kevin's Corner. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and the notification button. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The links are below. And also check out Extreme Teas, my sponsor. If you like the products, put Kevin in the promo code. You'll get a 20% discount. Make sure you hit like, share, subscribe, but make sure you still subscribe and that your notifications are set to all. If you want to donate to Kevin and Kevin's Corner, feel free. There's a link below this video to do that. And we'll see y'all next time in Kevin's Corner.